Hey girls, this is Jules, and I am just doing this. I keep on waiting for this time when I look darling and fabulous and my hair looks fantastic, but I am busy with my business. And so I'm just going to grab my grubbies, and this is me tonight as I make my phone calls. Nobody can see that through my phone calls, but I just want to give this video to you all because not a single one of y'all has done it. I have to spearhead this, and honestly, this is the name of the game. This is what we are doing. We are getting people connected to why we're doing this so that they jump on board with us. And so from my grubbies, without a lick of makeup and totally looking like that, I'm going to speak with conviction because that's what people hear no matter what I look like. And so here goes. Here's my little window into my world. So, hey, my name is Jules, and the reason that you are here is because you're just checking out a little bit more about Arbonne. And honestly, whether we've met in a coffee line or whether we're hanging in a park or whether I am working out on the elliptical next to you, this is my story. And so a couple years ago, I was looking at just ways to be able to stay home with my babies. I'd been in the corporate arena and I had done so many different things that were fabulous with my corporate jobs and titles that were amazing and jobs that were invigorating and exciting to be a part of. But they all took me away from the people that mattered most. My husband's active duty. And so when he gets off that boat, the most important place I want to be is right by his side. And so as I started having kids, I started kind of second guessing what I had poured my heart and investment into for years. And as I looked at other options, I honestly had never even given network marketing the time of day. I thought it was just this crazy thing that people did if they wanted to make $200 and they were looking for something to do. As I got more educated and as I started using the Arbonne products, which totally changed my skin, completely took away my acne, I started realizing I didn't know very much about network marketing. I was never trained to think like this. I was never trained to be an entrepreneur. I was trained to be an employee, to brush up my resume and go out and get any job I wanted just because of how I know how to sell myself to a corporation and prove to them that I'm worthy of their time and investment and trust. And with Arbonne, it kind of came in my back door. It kind of just showed up in my kitchen, on my bathroom counter as a product line that was really changing my skin. As I looked at Meredith and saw that she had no inventory, she just got to be able to educate people and help me get really good savings on stuff that was working. I thought, you know what? I am definitely uneducated about this arena because I'd never seen it really work. And as I started seeing the caliber of people, I knew that every job I'd ever had, I knew two main principles that in my life, when I was a little baby girl, I was never dreaming of like owning a business in network marketing for sure. I realize I network all the time though. Like I'm helping people. Oh, where do you get your hair done? Where do you get your plumber? Where do you go to the best restaurant in town? What's the favorite place to eat? What's your best movie that you've seen recently? I'm doing that all the time. And if you got a network in your phone, on Facebook, whatever. My girlfriend just posted something with Arbonne for her business and she had 130 likes from her friends, but the reach of it was like 4,500 people. So she only knew 130 from her Facebook that liked it, but the reach of it extended so much farther than what she knew. So that's called networking. Like networks kind of connect to other networks and all of a sudden you don't know who you don't know and everybody kind of is connected somehow. Marketing is just recommending a good product to somebody that they would recommend themselves. And so I realized I was doing that all the time. It's just a different vehicle I never thought about. So I was always trained to be an employee and not an entrepreneur. And as I realized what I wanted most was to help people and just be most present with the people that mattered most to me. And as I started realizing that Arbonne isn't my dream and it wasn't Meredith's dream, it's a vehicle to her dreams, I started realizing this could totally change the game for the choices that I want to have in my life. Choices like I want to work out in the morning and be able to be present with my babies when they get off the bus and go on vacations. And an example of what happened recently was that I got to be able to pay for my daughter to have a medical situation taken care of. That was $2,500 out of pocket. The same week we had a loss in our family and we paid $2,000 for tickets to go out west to the memorial service. So I got the time off because my boss, me, was very generous and gave me the time off to go see family and be with people that we love the most, to be able to say, yeah, absolutely, to go see family in a time of loss and to be able to support my baby girl with something that she needs. That meant the world to me. So I don't know what your choices are or what choices you want to have in your life or what you'd like to change, but if there's anything about what I do that intrigues you, I'd love to give you more information. Or if you'd be open to taking a peek at what I do, I would love to connect the dots. So that's just a, like a ragtag example of my why and my story, because I want to help people and I want to be fully present with the people I love the most. So love you guys so much. Just do your own thing. Share it on this so that we build each other's belief, because you know what? We got to lock arms and do this thing. Love you.